Hi, this is Nishi. I'm a Bangladeshi girl living in US. Here on this channel, I talk about everything raw and intentional living, including money, personal hygiene, lifestyle, etc. Today, I will be talking about menstrual cup. If you don't know what a menstrual cup is, here's the definition. A menstrual cup is an object shaping like a cup that holds or collects menstrual blood during menstruation of a menstruating person. So basically, the menstrual cup gets inserted into the private body cavity, aka vagina, during the period of a menstruating person. As a millennial who grew up in a conservative family of a third world Asian country, talking about period out in public was and still is not only a taboo but considered as vulgar and inappropriate discussion. So you understand, I had to come a long way to talk about my period openly. In this video, I'm not going to talk about my period routines or changing of my period products throughout my life. That can be discussed in a future video if you are willing to know how it was growing up in the 90s in a poor Asian country where comfortable period products were not available. Today I'll be sharing my recent experience and thought on using menstrual cup. So let's get into it. About 2 to 3 months ago, I came across a menstrual cup in my local health food store. It was 50% off of the original price, which was quite cheaper. By the way, it wasn't a used product. It was just on sale. My understanding was they were sitting on their shelf for too long and nobody was buying them. So I guess they were trying to get rid of them at a sale price. Now, I'm not that person who goes around and look for a menstrual cup on a regular basis, considering I never used it before. I didn't even use tampons in my whole life. I have minimum experience of inserting anything through my private body cavity. So decision of buying that menstrual cup came from long time overthinking and procrastinating. Now I was in the market to upgrade my period products for a long time. I was researching about eco-friendly, mess-free, and of course body-safe products, and menstrual cup was recommended by a lot of people. I watched countless videos and read a lot of paper about people describing their experiences using the menstrual cup. Only problem was all these people are from internet world. Not a single person in my real life used the cup, and a few people that used didn't have good experience and didn't recommend using it. Despite being discouraged by many actual people, my urge to buy that cup was very potent because of many future lifestyle changes I'm planning to implement. I'll be talking about why I was so desperate to buy the cup at the end of the video. So I paid around $22 after taxes for the cup, and I tried the cup on a regular day, not during my period, because I wanted to get used to wearing the cup before the actual time comes. The cup was very hard to try it on, even after trying multiple times in a day on a few days in a row. So I gave up and let it sit on my bathroom counter for another month or so. After a month, I gave it another try, and to my surprise, I was successful. After the first success, it was quite easy to use it whenever I tried further. I was getting confident but still hesitant to use it during my period because I have a full-time day job where I have to stand on my feet almost 9 hours a day. I wasn't sure how I'm going to manage using it when I didn't actually practice it during my period, so I let another month go. I finally had the courage to use it during my period in the month of October. Luckily, I was able to take off from the work and stayed home with the sole purpose of using the menstrual cup. So basically, I used it for the first time and I'm sitting here talking about it because I'm amazed how easy and mess-free the experience was. So let's get into the pros and cons. Pros. It's eco-friendly, low waste, and cheaper than any other period products that includes pads, tampons, reusable pads, and reusable period underwears. Why? Because it's reusable, you can wash, rinse, and reuse it. And sanitize it with boiling water at the end of your period, or if you have multiple cups, you can sanitize in between. This is my Diva cup that came in this little pouch. I have a separate tongue to use the cup, and my Groot mug, I use it to sanitize the cup with boiling water. You don't have to throw out like you throw out your pads and tampons, which made with toxic chemicals. And if you are one of those people who like to buy natural product like bamboo made pads and tampons, and they are very expensive. So I'm assuming you have a lot of money to buy those natural toxin free bamboo pads, and you just throw your money to the trash. And it's also better than reusable pads and reusable period underwear, because for pads and underwear you need to wash and wait for them to dry, but with the cup you can literally rinse it, wipe it with toilet paper, and reuse it. The cups are made with body safe medical grade silicone, which are not only safe to use but easy to insert. It needs a little practice to get used to. The cups come in different size and shape. Initially my plan was to buy a disc, but I bought the cup because it was on sale. I still don't have clear idea about different size and shape of the cups and disc, but my understanding is it varies according to the size of the vagina and the cervix, or position of the cervix, I think. The one I got, the packaging says good for people over 30 years of age, so I bought it. And it worked perfect for me. The disc I wanted to buy had a pull tab, and it seems easier to pull out. After using the cup without a pull tab, I feel like it would make big difference if it had one. Cons. It's still messy, and it will always be, because it's related to your period. No matter how hard you try, but getting used to dealing with it hopefully makes the messiness less with time. If you buy a lighter colored disc or cup, it will get stained over the time, no matter how well you clean or sanitize it. Of course, it's not meant to last forever. You definitely have to keep eyes on the cup if it's torn, damaged, gets thinning out, or if it's giving you skin rashes or allergy. According to other users, you can use the cup up to 12 hours without emptying it. I don't know how I feel about it. I even emptied it every few hours when I had to go for pee. The more I emptied it, the less uncomfortable I felt. I didn't want to take a chance to lick through it, as it was my first time using it. Talking about licking, as it was my first time using the cup during my period, I still used my pad just in case. To my surprise, the leaking was so minimum, I literally wore the same pad 4 days in a row. As I don't want to wear pad at all, I'm thinking of buying some reusable underwears for some extra protection. As nothing in this world is perfect, this cup has its flaws. I felt multiple times the cup is wiggling inside me when I stood up from a sitting position, which made me feel uncomfortable time to time. Now the reason in the first place why I wanted to buy the cup, despite being a minimalist, I also have desire to live off-grid in future. We're planning a lot of road trip ahead whenever we have time. And believe me or not, I'm always on my period when I'm planning for a vacation or road trip. It's the worst experience every time I'm on my period and I have to stop at a rest stop to change my pads. Also, I get painful pressure sores and rashes from sitting long time in the car. Some rest stop bathrooms don't have trash cans in their stalls. So where am I supposed to throw my used pads? So literally, I have to carry it with all my bags out of the stalls in my hand to throw it in a trash can and trying not to touch the messy pad at the same time. So now you know why I was so desperate to buy the menstrual cup. A few tips. Carry a small water bottle when using the cup. Refill it from the sink and use the water to rinse the cup in between use. If you're a plus size person like me, try lifting a leg to insert the cup. I got used to without lifting my leg after practicing multiple times. Use period underwear for extra protection on your peak days or if you have heavy bleeding. Guys, that's all I had to say. Comment down below if you have any questions about this topic. Please share your experience if you used a cup before. I'm very proud of myself of adopting a new period routine which not only will help me save money but will also help me feel less miserable during my time of the month. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on Instagram if you want to know more about my day-to-day life. Your like inspires me to make more videos like this. See you in the next video. What's up, Leon? Why this keep walking back and forth? I'm getting distracted. And now you're staring. What is it? No, don't sniff the cord. Don't.
No, come here. Come here. Why won't you come here and snuggle with me?
Okay. Oh, he got the toy.
So now we can make even more noise.